Hey guys, welcome back to Old Frederick Farm Homestead. So our new incubator came in. We're very excited. We bought the hatchingtime CT60, which is a kind of self-sufficient incubator. Just kind of wanted to show it to you. Some foam in here. These are all the different trays, the brooding trays, and our little quail egg racks we ordered. And the other racks, I believe, are under here for the eggs. So, wasn't cheap, but worth every penny. We're looking forward to hatch a bunch of eggs. And once we get it all set up, we'll get back and let you take a look. It's the new hatchingtime CT60. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up our new incubator, our hatchingtime CT60. 60 means it will hatch 60 chicken eggs, or it will hatch 40 turkey eggs, about 108 quail eggs, 84 partridge, 72 pheasant eggs, 60 duck eggs, or goose and peacock, 24 eggs. So that's perfect for our farm. That should be great. We're getting ready to set it up, and we're going to get it loaded up with some quail eggs. Okay, so we've got our incubator set up. Just plugged it on. We hear the fan running in the back. We've got our water in the humidity, the humasonic reservoir, and water in the water reservoir on top. So now our next thing is, this is all preset. This digital readout is all preset. So whether you're hatching chicken eggs or turkey or quail, partridge, pheasant, you name it, they've got presets for this, which makes life real easy. Okay, so right now the humidity reservoir is working. A little red light comes on and you'll see the vapor going into the unit. Controls the humidity. We have it already preset to 99.8 temperature and 53% humidity. And the way to check that is, it's going up. We had the door open, that's why it's not on it yet. If you hold this little button down, 2 seconds, 99.8, that's the temperature preset, that's good. If we hold the humidity button down, 3 seconds, and it's going to blink, and it's 53, so that's good. So we are set and ready to go. We're just going to let it be right now. So this incubator has what's called an active periodic cooling, which is preset, or you can custom set it. They have in red advanced users only to custom set the active periodic cooling. But what the active periodic cooling does is it turns the unit off for so long, not very long. Let's see, it says maybe 10 minutes, I think it is. And what that does is it lets the temperature drop some and the humidity drop some, and that's to replicate a mother hen getting off the nest maybe to go eat, because when she's sitting on eggs, it's a pretty much controlled temperature, but when she does get up to go eat, of course the temperature changes in the natural environment. So this unit replicates that, and which is just another thing that helps to give a really successful hatch rate, and very accurate. So besides being a very cool looking unit, which it is, we're excited to have it, and great reviews on it. Hatchingtime CT60. That is it, the Hatchingtime CT series. We bought the smaller one, the 60 chicken egg one. Goes all the way up to 180 eggs. This unit here was $800. Comes with everything you see. It's turnkey, so to speak. Now, we are going to run this for a few hours to make sure that our temperature and humidity controls hold, that everything's working correctly before we load in some of quail eggs we're gonna hatch this time. So with that being said, let's show you the inside. Anyway, if you can see in here, we just got one little tray in here right now. Little porthole so you can look in, which is really cool. That's the light back there in the top left corner, which is not working. We're going to go ahead and replace that. You can hear the fan running. And very nice built unit. The gaskets on the doors feel very solid. The door is solid. It locks and unlocks very, very solid. Nothing, no movement parts. I mean, it's heavy duty. Looks good. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We'll check our presets again since we had unplugged it to make sure nothing went wrong. So we're going to hold the temperature down for 2 seconds. It should blink. And 99.8 at the bottom there. That's our preset temperature. So that's good. We'll keep that. And our humidity we're going to hold for 2 seconds. And our humidity is set at 53. That's where we want it. So we're going to save that. That's done. So now it's just going to go ahead and heat up and do the humidity thing and get it set to where it needs to be. Check out how that works. It's got the little red lights and let you know when it's on, and the little mist is going inside the unit for the humidity. Very cool. The water reservoir, when there's a float in here, so when this float goes low, this water reservoir will feed this humidity reservoir. So they say when you put the eggs in, get your parameters set how you want, or go with the factory settings, and then once it's in there, you don't do anything. You just leave it be until it's time to hatch your chickens. We'll be back in a little bit, let you know how things are going. Okay, so just to show you our temperature is 99.7, 99.6. Our humidity is 53. We had preset it temperature at 99.8. It was there just a second ago, and now it had dropped. It looks like it's going down to 99.5. So we're going to monitor that. That's what we want to check everything out first before we put eggs in it. But it's only been set up now for 15-20 minutes. So we'll keep checking it and see how it goes. Okay, so just another check on our incubator. We're an hour into having it plugged in and trying it out. The temperature has been holding right where we set it, 99.8 and 53% humidity. It is holding steady. Everything seems to be working fine. We're going to let it go a couple hours, and then we will go ahead and put our eggs in. Okay, so we have been running our incubator all night with the preset for quail eggs, which was 99.8, and the humidity level would be between 50% and 55%. So we actually put it on 53% last night, and it totally holds. You can see the humidity right here reservoir. That's what puts that little mist. There's a tube that goes inside the unit, and that's where the mist will go to keep the humidity at a constant percentage that it's set at. Same with the temperature. Very well built unit. We have it set up right now. We're going to hatch some quail eggs. So the only thing we can see that is not working on this is the light bulb. You're supposed to be able to press this bottom button here and the light comes on, and it doesn't. And the light's back here in the back. You can hear the fan running. I contacted Hatching Time, left a message. They called me right back, and they're going to send another light bulb. They actually walked me through a couple things to check, just in case there was a loose wire or a little inside the light socket when you take the bulb out. There's a little tab, a little brown tab that makes contact, a copper tab that makes contact with the bulb there. You know, they had me try to bend that out a little more, whatever, but none of that was the problem. It is the bulb. You can see the mist coming in for the humidity control. Really nice unit. Anyway, they're going to send me a new bulb. They're mailing it out this evening. Very quick response back. Kudos to the customer service. Happy with that. So with that being said, we're going to load this up with our quail eggs and hatch some quail soon. But wanted to give you a little heads up on it. Somewhat of a review. Very happy of the construction, the quality, everything about it, the accessories, everything is built really good. Customer service was excellent. So again, this is our Hatching Time CT60 series. So also this unit has built-in alarms. If the temperature goes off or if the humidity goes off for any period of time, an alarm will sound. And another really cool thing with this unit is the active periodic cooling cycle. Within a 12-hour period, it'll actually replicate a hen getting off the nest, maybe to go eat, and in the adjustment of the temperatures dropping or raising. And so that's called the active periodic cooling cycle. It'll automatically do that for so many minutes, and then let it cool down somewhat, and then kick back on and bring it back to the right temperature and humidity settings. And that's a really cool thing. Keeping things as natural as possible for the eggs and chicks to hatch. Very cool. So anyway, with that, we'll load up the quail eggs this evening, and we'll let you know what our success rate is with our first hatch of quails.